Mr. Y, and on my right I have Miss X. So today we are going to have a very candid discussion with Mr. Y and Miss X. There's no agenda. We're just going to have a discussion on their journey right from their school days till what they are today.
Yes.
So how are you?
Fine, absolutely fine.
How are you, man?
I'm
Yeah.
good.
So tell me, Mr. Y, where are you from? Which city?
Sir, basically, I'm from Ahmedabad only.
You're from Ahmedabad?
Yes,
Which
sir.
part of Ahmedabad?
Sir, old Vadaj, sir.
Oh, Wada.
Yes.
And where do you do your schooling?
Sir, in Ahmedabad itself, I studied, sir.
Okay, okay. What about you, Miss?
So
X?
I'm from Nagpur, Maharashtra, and my schooling is from the same place.
Same place. Okay. So, your school, it was a co-ed school, boys, girls, both?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
mine
Yes.
is quite good.
So you must have enjoyed your school. days,
Yes,
eh?
sir.
Yes.
He has a naughty smile on his face. See, look at that smile. See the naughty smile on his face.
Yes, sir.
So how are you? How are you during your school time?
Sir, very honestly, sir, the basic motto behind going to school was fun only, sir. 30 days, 24/7, I used to play around, roam around, without any work. I roam around, rest, cycling, and all that. I enjoyed my days.
Did
School
you study
days,
or
sir.
not?
Yes, sir. Yes, but it's my second priority, sir. Very
And
honestly.
what were those naughty things you did with your teachers and girls, especially? Pull their ponytails and all?
Yes, sir. I used to stick chewing gum on head.
Oh, my
Sorry,
God.
sir.
That's bad. That's absolutely bad.
Yeah, I know, sir.
आपको मुर्गा बनाए कि नहीं स्कूल में?
Yes, sir.
कितनी बार?
Sir, वो मत उखाड़िए, sir.
He still has that naughty smile on his face. लगता है आपने सुधरा नहीं अभी तक वैसे
Sir,
वो-
I think we are two brothers, and my father got numbers of complaint on those days, sir. Numbers of complaint from school, sir.
Good,
I
but
accept.
school days are meant to enjoy. Yeah, as you said, 30 days in a month. Very good. What about you, Miss X?
So I enjoyed a lot, and definitely I was active in both sports and studies as well. But definitely I was not that much of naughty, and there were no complaints. Definitely not.
But there were complaints.
There were complaints. Yes.
So you used to play 365 days, 30 days a month.
Yes. I must say that I enjoyed a lot. But this is the period before the puberty. But
Okay.
once I start my menses, once I start my periods, the scenario was totally different because
Okay.
the 365 days is not, and the everyday is not holiday. So with these 3-4 days, I used to enjoy my those day in different era. Just like I love swimming, but and I used to do swimming every day. But as my menses start, I feel very hesitation, very irritations, and there are some pains, cramps.
Mhm.
So because of that, I feel very uncomfortable while going to swimming. So rather than that, I develop my skills in reading, my sketching,
Very good.
and developing my computer skills. So that doesn't let me down. So
Correct,
I enjoyed a lot.
So guys, you can see the difference. You can see the difference with Mr. Y and Miss X. Typically, if I summarize the schooling of school days of Mr. Y, fun guy. Every day was a holiday for him. Every day he used to have fun. But this, if I look at the same story of Miss X, she could not enjoy 30 days in a month. There would be 24, 25 days which she would enjoy. But especially in those days, when she used to have her periods, those were days when she used to take a holiday from fun. But of course, she used to utilize her days doing other activities. She pursued
Yes.
her hobbies and all. So guys, that's the difference what I'm trying to say between a Y and an X. Okay. Typically, if you look at an X, right from her days of, you were 13, 14 years old?
Yes, sir.
13,
During the
14 years.
teenage.
The kind of, a 13, 14-year-old girl has a lot of beauty in her, but she has also those vulnerabilities. Typical, she was, I'm sure you had those anxious days,
Yes,
you
yes,
had those
yes.
anxious days. And guys, I remember, if I go to my school days also, and now I understand that. I'll tell you why.
Mm.
Because when I was also in school, sometimes I used to see a group of girls sitting
Yes.
there and chatting with each other and all.
Yes.
मुझे ऐसा लगता था कि ये बहुत भाव खा रहे लड़कियां. The typical, they would have their girly talks. They used to sit all together quietly, and I used to say, "Yeah, chal, yeah, let's go and play." They said, "No, I'm not coming today." With that attitude and little, yesterday she was good. Today she had a mood swing. Today she was not in a very good mood. But guys, today we understand. So it's not that she had an attitude, but those were the physiological changes that were happening in women at that age.
Yes, yes,
That
yes.
X chromosome in her,
Yes.
kind of erupted at that point of time. So we should understand, we should understand today all of us have sisters of this age or we have daughters of that age.
Yes.
We should show more compassion towards them. They are going through those vulnerabilities. They have those emotive breaks happening in them. They have those mood swings. But it's not that personality. It's something that happens in the 3-4 days. And that is why you see guys at a very young age, they say, no, woman is the strongest sex, because right from the age of 12, 13, 14, that's the time when actually she starts maturing. She's
Yeah.
more mature in that age compared to this rascal out here who used to just enjoy, enjoy fun all the time. So I'm sure, it's time, even at this age, we should celebrate the X in the woman here. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
definitely. We
Yes.
should take that pledge.
Yes, I can realize, sir.
So, okay, that was the journey of 12, 13 year teens. Okay,
Mm.
let's move on to a little phase of now. I'm sure the reproductive phase or the phase when you all have
Yes.
become parents. So you're married, Mr.
Yes, sir. I'm married, sir.
Mr. Y. In before I asked you, you said you're married. You're so happy to get eager to get married. Eh? Yeah. When did you get married?
Around 9 years back, I got married, sir.
9 years back.
Yes.
You were lucky to find a girl. Eh?
Sir, unfortunately, I had
a guy who was used to play the fool all the time. So you have a kid or something?
Yes, sir. 5-year-old daughter I have. Yes.
Now you'll understand. Having a daughter, you'll understand. You'll get more serious in life.
Yes, sir. So, the basic change in my life is looking towards the woman. That angle, the change after having a daughter, I must say, the emotion that I developed.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you.
What about you, Miss X?
So I'm married since 2019.
You're married. I thought you're still
Yes.
going to college.
Yes, thank you so much, sir, for the compliment. And my son is 1.5, but he's turning 2 in the September.
Okay. So who looks after your parents? Look after the child.
No, sir. My wife is looking after her.
Your wife is working.
Sir, actually, before the pregnancy, she used to work, but after that pregnancy and having a child, then she sacrificed her career. Actually, I must say sacrifice. Then she is at home only. Currently, she's house and looking
So
after.
very interesting. Guy, you should listen to this. So both were working, but he continued pursued his career, but she sacrificed her career. This only a mother can. You agree? A father may think about it, but he'll never do that. This only a mother can do. Let's ask the same question to you. You're married. You got a 2-year-old
Yes, sir. Yes,
son.
sir. Yes, sir.
So what about you?
So
Who sacrificed?
my parents are there to take care of him first. And when I was thinking about to conceive, because we need a child, I thought it which completes our family. So after that, I took a gap of 2.5 years to take care of my son. So I never feel that awkward that there's a huge gap in my career, because that time I need to spend with him.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. So just look at the side of the woman's story, for her, it's not a sacrifice. Okay. A man looks at it as a wife sacrifice. For her, she says it's part of her duty.
But because there are 2 careers in my life.
Yeah.
One is doing job outside and one to take care of my son. There is no single career for me.
I think we should clap for the woman here.
Yes.
She's talking about 2 careers: a career professional where she's working, and a bigger career, which is a full-time career at her home. At work, I think you work 9 to 5.
Yes, sir.
But there you're working 24 hours.
More than 24 hours, I must say.
More than 24 hours. Yeah. ये आदमी से नहीं होता, ये फादर से नहीं होता, ये सिर्फ मदर कर सकती है. Why? Because that's all about, we're talking about, as Rishikesh was saying, the X chromosomes. That is it. That makes a woman what she is today. That sacrifice, that empathy, that compassion, that love. वो आदमी में कम होता है. हमारे में, we think we have it, but it's nothing compared to what a woman has here. Show me your screensaver. क्या है तुम्हारा screensaver?
Sir, actually nothing, sir. Just the globe, around the globe, the earth.
Instagram, Facebook. आपका दिखाओ. Wow, look at this. She has a son's photo here. So you see, guys, this is the difference here. This is the difference, stark difference you see
Yes.
between a father and a mother. Guys, at every phase, whether it's the teen phase or whether it's the phase of motherhood, I think you just can't beat a woman. You just can't beat her. the X that we're talking about is the one that actually, is responsible for what we are all today. We should celebrate the X, as Rishikesh was saying. At every stage, every phase, we must celebrate the X in her. So we talked about two phases. We talked about the teen phase. We talked about the reproductive phase. There's a third phase, guys, that we need to talk about. But unfortunately, you don't qualify for that phase. We're talking about the postmenopausal phase, but you all have still time.
Yes.
But nevertheless, we can discuss that. Why I say why?
Yes.
Because your mothers are in that age.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
What's the age of your mom?
58 years.
58.
Yes.
What about you?
She is 56.
56. So they are menopausal.
Yes,
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
You don't have a sister.
No, sir. I don't.
So all those problems your mother faces, who does she discuss with?
Sir, actually, I have seen that many times she have some, symptoms of menopause. Then she had some talks with my wife. Actually, she love me and I respect her, but we had never like that talk regarding the symptoms and problems she faced.
It will not happen, guys. It will not
Yes.
happen. A mother loves her child, but she never has an intimate relation with her son. I've seen that. Yeah.
Yes.
But you must be finding her,
yes, having
I-
having some
all the
back
hormonal
pain,
changes.
unable to sit on the floor, having a midnight wake up. So that kind of symptoms I have seen, but never discussed like that in detail, sir. Very honestly.
What about you? I'm sure your mother must be discussing.
Yes, definitely, sir. We were like a friends. So every time now she is in after the menopause, she is having a huge problem. First, she is having problem with her knees. So she is not able to sit on the floor.
It's a knee problem.
It's a knee problem. She is
Estrogen
now
levels coming
obesity.
down.
Yeah,
Obesity.
obesity. She feels so tired, so
Flushes,
weakness. There's hot flushes. So she always explained those things with me, and simultaneously I realized she is not just telling me; she is actually making me ready. This phase will come in your life also.
Oh.
So be prepared with that. Sometimes she is very irritating. Sometimes she irritates a lot, but that doesn't matter. For the sake of a time, after that she get normal also. But these are the problems she is facing a lot.
Correct. Guys, that's the life of a woman. From a teens to a reproductive age to the age of menopause.
And definitely, I would like to share one more thing that rather than, yes, definitely she is not doing so much work, but yes, she is very friendly with the Alexa. And now Alexa and she is very good friends. So every time, every morning, she calls the Alexa and she responds. So she never feel alone.
Wow.
So they were very good friends. And now she is developing and renewing herself in the new way. Now
Yes.
she's scrolling the mobile. She learned how to apply the applications, how Facebook works, how Insta works,
Very nice.
and she's doing all those things. And I feel so wonder.
Fantastic. Great.
Yes.
Guys, I think, we should actually stand up and, salute, the women
Yes.
here. We should stand up and salute. I mean, this is what women is all about. Yeah. From a teenager, a 13-year-old girl, to a 30-year-old lady, to a 57, 60-year-old mom, grandmom. Yeah. Woman power. That's what we
Yes.
can say about it. Let's all celebrate the X in woman. Yeah. Thanks,
Yes.
guys.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you very
sir.
much. Thanks.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
let's celebrate the X in woman. Yeah. Let's celebrate.
Yes. Celebrate.
Over to you, Rishikesh. Over to you.